bring in William Laven, a very interesting case study, because you've benefited through an apprenticeship and you've had a very interesting journey, haven't you? Starting from school, or perhaps even preschool stages, when you discovered you were suffering with a stammer. Has this apprenticeship helped you with that journey?
Oh yeah, it's changed me massively, like the confidence that I've had, but also because of school having like dyslexia, dyspraxia, like learning's much harder for me, and I knew that the university route wasn't really the best option because of the university lifestyle, but also the workload. So I thought, well, the apprenticeship is a great way for me to go into the media industry.
What is your apprenticeship? What are you doing?
So it was a business admin apprenticeship. So it is a very varied qualification, but it's a very qualification that I can use in lots of different roles. So it's a really helpful, but it's just taught me so much about the business world, but also how going to university doesn't really define your future and career.
Oh, I couldn't agree more, William. Honestly, I think so much about the time I spent at university, which was a brilliant 3 years of my life, but I definitely learnt more on the job, as so many people do. And, you know, when you think about trying to pursue a vocation, for example, there's nothing more useful, surely, than learning on the job. And I do find it fascinating that, you know, for somebody who has, and you say you had problems with learning, but I would say you have learnt better than anybody else because you've had to overcome these challenges. I think of President Biden, also a fellow stammerer, achieving the highest office arguably in the world. It hasn't held you back, but this apprenticeship really helping you get where you want to go.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's just pushed me to do new things. And then I think, like job interviews, they are hard for young people because you're basically going into your next step from your life, but also having a stammer doesn't really help that situation. But I think from my roles, so I was a community ambassador for my apprenticeship provider Multiverse, where I helped go to different schools, events, and basically showed what the apprenticeship scheme were. But I did that as like a challenge for me as well.